Welcome to Nigeria Football Addicts. It's Chelsea to Ipswich to bro. I mean, the hope of Champions League, be like the team just dey face small.
No be say don dey face small. E don fade already. We dey 6 now. Which one? We wan beat Newcastle. I mean na Liverpool wan go beat for the remaining match. I mean na Fulham wey beat Liverpool now wan go beat. I mean na Everton wey be say their head no even correct. We wan beat for the remaining matches. So as e be like this, so we will settle down for the 6th position. Maybe we'll go Conference League next season. But Champions League, Europa League, well, no share for us next season.
All right, now may talk about the match. You understand? When you been see that formation, what you think they got? Maresca got wrong today for the formation.
First of all, the formation actually, like I didn't say anything bad with the formation. It's just that the players. They are not ready to play football. In fact, they are not worth to be wearing that Chelsea jersey because there's no intensity, there's no fire, there's nothing. Okay, now the only thing maybe I can just point out there is the fact that he played Madueke instead of starting Sancho in the game. Because no matter how Sancho is bad, you can't say compare him to Madueke from that wing. I don't even understand. So that him playing Madueke ahead of Sancho in the game was just all for it. Aside that, the midfield was okay. The defensive line that they started today also was okay, and the attack based on the fact that Palmer, Jackson, and Neto was also in the forward. It was okay, but just that the players are just so weak, like they don't want to play football.
All right, man. If you look at this present Chelsea team now, where do you think the biggest problem is? I mean, we look at the manager, you look at the team, the players presently. Which position you think, man, Chelsea need to sign player into to make them a better team next season?
The only position we say we dey lack na be striker. At least defensively, we don't get players. I see maybe we have to send maybe one central back because of this guy. Fofana is always going on injury, which is not reliable. So we can actually get a very good centre back. But aside that, striker is our main priority. And I'm just kind of like hearing in the news that they want to sign Delap. They want to leave a similar. You have seen a proper striker that can give you 20 plus goals in a season. They are going for Delap. That cannot even carry his team out of relegation. You want to go and sign him? Like what's happening? So the owners and the coach, like they are confused. They don't know what they are doing. So the sporting director, all of them in that team are confused.
All right, talking about coaches, you understand. Let's talk about Maresca. Do you think he's that guy that can take you guys from here to the level that you think you guys believe you should be in?
That Maresca, what I want to say, like. For the fact that we don't want to keep changing coaches because people always say that we should keep coaches time that because of the plenty time we always change coaches. That's why we are not consistent. So we will still like to give Maresca a benefit of doubt for next 2 seasons. Let's see what they can actually improve or work on because when we started this season, like we left the pattern. The structure was there, but when he started getting over himself, like we're not competing for the title, this and everything, like only that alone moralized the team. And they could not play. All of them we can't do. As a player, I don't even look at the table. Or I don't even know the position I'm behind the table. So that alone was
was not there.
That just off. And the time they started making all those statements and everything, that was when they started playing bad in the team. That December period. Come on, November we were just like 2 points. And we ahead of us from 2 points. And we are even to win our next match. We're supposed to pass them with at least 1 or 2 points onto Mamitos when they play their next match. But from that time throughout December, January, like we're only able to collect not less than 6 or 7 points out of the matches we played. So the thing like demoralized the team and the coach became confused and he didn't even know what to do. Okay, out of the players we're having side of the season, like look at our bench. Can't even have anything again on the bench. If the players goes on injury, that means we are left with nothing. So Maresca, I will not really say much except maybe because he himself is even contributing. How can you be playing players out of their positions? You are playing James. You are saying that you are seeing James as a midfielder. You are playing James in the midfield. You are playing Gusto inverted back when Gusto can never play an inverted back. And you are playing like the positioning is just off on the manager's side. So that aspect, I'll blame Maresca because he's playing a whole of players out of position, and we have this player can play their position properly, and they give us what we want. So I think actually change his tactics and structure maybe going towards next season.
I mean, you look at that defense, and I feel like the 2 goals that you guys considered to be kind, it's are defensive faults. You understand, but
Yeah.
what can you say about defense? Do you think this defense line today was the best defense line you can bring, or you think there's a better one?
No. This cannot be the best defensive line we can bring up because Chalobah was not in the game today. Like Chalobah was making a lot of blunders.
Yeah.
The only person I can point at in that defense that was at least good enough was Tosin.
Yeah, Tosin was
But
calm, composed.
you see Korio and Chalobah in that defense, the both of them were off.
That's right.
And it was from their side that we considered the first two goals because Chalobah cannot actually make a tackle. Look at the way the guy, that guy just run and pass man and everything. And Korio to even cover up was not even way to be fair. So all of them overlapped and they were all going front and they had to just kind of like take the chances and kind of like come and score the goals.
Yeah.
So Chalobah was not in the game today. Who was in the game today? The only person that I knew was in the game today was Tosin in that defensive line. And I think the coach should actually sit down and do something about that defensive line.
All right, man. If you want to choose your three best Chelsea player today, who would they be?
Corella number one.
Yeah.
That guy was everywhere.
Like, and he scored.
Corella has been our best player in the past few because he has scored more goals than all our attackers for the past few games. So yeah, he's like Corella is our striker at this point in time in the team.
Yeah.
So Corella is like my best player today. Then I can give it to Neto.
Yeah.
Also because Neto was the guy that is like the ginger is always, the fire is always in him. So you always see you have the ball. You also kind of like position on the net. He like shoot the ball wherever the ball goes to. Just what kind of like he shoot the ball to the net.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to Neto. And the next one I can give it to is Casedo in the midfield.
Yeah.
So he was able to hold the midfield because Enzo was off today. So Casedo was able to hold the midfield. Also, so I can choose who are my three best players today in the game.
All right, man. Legit. Thank you so much, man.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
boss.
it, bro.